and welcome back to Tangle Tower. We went to most of the people's rooms last time and met almost all of the suspects. We still have one missing. However, we did discover some clues through puzzle solving that would require a little bit of So this was one of a get to the truth, like this is a bit different.
I need to confirm something with you, Poppy.
Confirm away.
What can you tell us about this cassette tape? Is it yours?
It belongs to Freya. She liked to have music playing while she was painting, you know.
And do you know what kind of music is on this tape?
No idea. Acid jazz?
It's piano music. Sounds an awful lot like your music, to be honest.
Sure it doesn't belong to you?
Why are we even talking about this? Cassette tapes have been redundant for a good few years now.
The tape was found at the crime scene. It was in the gramophone.
It's not mine. I'd never own anything like that.
Why not?
Not my color.
I think this...
You used to like these colors.
Ridiculous.
We need a clue to compare with the cassette tape. Something that proves Poppy used to like these colors.
No, that's Fiona though. Yeah.
Let's take a closer look at this.
The freckles. What's the connection between these two? The pink cassette tape. Well, it matches... Nope. Used by Puffy. I think that just in general. Not the matches. No, it's not an older version. Matches the pink cassette player. Yes. Used by Poppy in this old photo.
The pink cassette tape found at the crime scene matches the pink cassette player used by Poppy in this old photo.
That is not me.
Yeah, it is. I'll prove it.
That really wasn't a proof. I was more talking about the freckles.
You look a little different, but Fifi and Freya are pretty recognizable. It's clearly a photo of you with your two best friends. Why'd you tear it up? And then hide it?
I think the answer is pretty straightforward.
No, it doesn't. That we don't have no way to prove that.
Poppy doesn't want to look like that anymore.
That's it. Makes this whole thing seem kind of irrelevant.
Maybe. It depends on the reason.
The reason she doesn't want to look like that anymore?
The passage of time is a powerful thing.
Hold on. This means that pink cassette tape does belong to you, Poppy.
It used to. I recorded some piano music onto it and gave it to Freya as a gift. Years ago.
Freya could have easily been listening to this tape at the exact moment she was killed. There's gotta be a connection between the tape, the gramophone, and the murder.
There's one other thing I want to know. How did it get that crack down the middle?
I have no idea.
Okay. Well, I don't think that Poppy was the one who did it. It seems unlikely. Let's see if we can find our last suspect. Yes, there we go. A library.
It's an illustrated book about birds.
It's been left open. Looks like somebody was halfway through reading it.
Or It was left open for us to find.
Ever so slightly unnerving.
The inkdip is a remarkably intelligent bird with a very long lifespan, even among avian mystids. Other birds are often aggressive towards it, and the inkdip lives most of its life alone. It has particular feeding habits and usually only eats the seed of Tantum amica, pictured. That looks familiar. Alright.
Curious. I would expect bacteria of that nature to thrive in these conditions.
Excuse me.
Taking all the environmental factors into account, there must be something I am still missing.
May I talk to you, miss?
She knows we're here. She just doesn't care.
I am a detective, and I need to talk.
Correction. You do not need to talk to me.
Oh no? How come?
Because I am not a suspect. I am completely innocent of any and all crimes.
Thanks for letting me know.
Speaking of which, you have now been at Tangle Tower for over 23 minutes. Surely you have already reached a sturdy hypothesis.
A hypothesis? About the murder?
Yeah, come on, Grimoire, hurry up.
My apologies. Unfortunately, protocol dictates I must at least meet all the suspects. And that includes you. So, could you tell me your name?
I have been here a
Beefy
little...
fellow. Microbiologist. Inventor. Innovator.
I have been here a little more than 23 minutes, but sure.
You will need to be more specific. Oneself cannot be summarized in a single response without doing one a great disservice.
So true.
Well, first of all, you're a fellow. So does that make you the daughter of...
Correct. My father and mother are named Flora and Felix, but you need not question either of them. It will only waste valuable time. Neither of them are capable of murder.
Thanks for the tip.
Fifi, you said you were a micro... something or other?
Microbiologist, but it is an insignificant label. My studies cannot be categorized in any one recognized field.
What made you want to become a scientist in the first place?
I harbor an intrinsic fascination with the microscopic. I constructed my first one at age 10.
Constructed a microscope?
Correct.
And what's that thing on your head? Did you make that too?
My eyesight began to deteriorate when I turned 12. Not satisfied with the eyeglasses prescribed to me, I designed this custom lens instead. It automatically adjusts based on the surrounding light conditions.
Does it glow red when you get angry?
No, but that would be most amusing.
Well, at least he has a
What
sense of
can you
humor.
tell me about the murder?
What can you tell me about... Wait, that's what I'm supposed to ask you.
Yes, however, you were too slow.
You fancy yourself a detective too, Fifi?
I just need to know what happened.
Me too. So talk.
Fine. I knew ahead of time that Freya was going to be busy with her painting all day, so I had planned to spend the afternoon with Poppy. I was in the library all morning preparing the equipment for an experiment, only to find out that Poppy had made other plans and she was in fact planning to ignore me completely.
That's not true.
So what did you do instead?
I locked myself in my room and cried.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Why?
I don't know, it just sounds kind of sad.
It is not unusual.
Oh. Good.
I was in my room. The lights were off and the door was locked. Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me. I opened the door. Poppy came into my room. Her makeup was leaking. She told me Freya was dead. I did not believe it. I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face. She insisted that we go up to Flora's tower. We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs. When I saw Freya lying on the floor, I was completely and utterly devastated. Then, I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting. Poppy and I took the sample back downstairs to the library. We performed a test and found out that it was, in fact, blood.
You performed that scientific test immediately, even though you were feeling so upset?
Of course. Why would one affect the other?
Okay, so now we have all the suspects. Let's take them from the top.
Name, Flora Fellow. Age, 44. Profession, unknown. Likes, unknown. Dislikes, unknown.
Isn't she your mother? How do you not know anything?
I believe other people may have discovered methods of reaching her, but I have little capacity for interpreting nonverbal communication.
And how long has Flora been non-verbal?
She has always been quiet, willing to speak when necessary, but not more.
So what happened to make her stop talking entirely?
She suffered a great loss, something she has been unable to move beyond. Name, Felix Fellow. Age, 53. Profession, none. Likes, collecting objects of negligible monetary value and assigning them personal value. Dislikes, the inescapable realities of human existence. Notes, Felix is my father and legal guardian.
And, is he a good dad?
I have no point of comparison, but I would say no.
No? Why not?
You asked me a binary question. Do not get upset that I provided one of the two possible answers.
What makes him a bad father, Fifi?
He has trouble expressing his emotions, and something of a willful detachment from reality.
Huh. Just like you, then.
Grimoire.
No, he is quite correct. Name, Fiona Fellow. Age, 19. Profession, amateur microbiologist. Likes, the meaningful archiving of information. Dislikes, the superfluous window dressing accompanying the majority of human contact. Notes, kindly disregard the polysyllabic form of my given forename and refer to me instead as Fifi.
How come you prefer Fifi?
How come you prefer Grimoire?
How are you related to the other fellows?
Fitz is my cousin. His father, a man named Flint, was my uncle.
Was?
I do not know if Flint is alive or not. He left Tangle Tower a long time ago.
And what about Freya? How are you related to her?
We share exactly one grandparent. Name, Qa'Rajh. Age, unknown. Profession, private detective. Likes, quote, being left alone. Dislikes, quote, being constantly badgered by a weirdo nerd with a clipboard.
Yeah, that sounds like Hawkshaw, alright.
Name, Freya Fellow. Age, 19. Profession, artist. Deceased. Understand this. Most people find me difficult. They exhibit a noticeable degree of discomfort when talking to me. There it is. Freya, who had a way of being an exception to any given rule, was not at all like this. She is very important, and I will not rest until I understand what has happened to her.
Did you spend a lot of time with Freya recently?
I will say this. In the past year, Freya became, 1, increasingly independent, and 2, increasingly isolated.
Do you know why?
I do not. If you are looking for a speculative, empathetic opinion, try asking Poppy instead.
The three of you are friends.
We are of a similar age, and all highly gifted. 1 scientist, 1 artist, and 1 musician.
Sounds like quite a team.
Name, Fitzfellow. Age, 24. Profession, cryptobotanist. Likes soil, dislikes electric lights.
Hang on. Cryptobotanist? I thought he was just a gardener.
That may well be his preferred label. Mine, however, is more accurate.
Do you and Fitz not see eye to eye, Fifi?
We do not.
Well, I wouldn't have thought so. He's well over 6 foot and you've got to be just barely 5.
So what's your problem with him?
Exactly 1 week ago, I witnessed him sneaking up Pointer Tower. He was making every effort to avoid detection.
So?
He was also carrying a knife.
Okay, well, that's something
Name,
we should take to
Percival
fix.
Pointer. Age, 57. Profession, none.
I'm pretty sure he's an astronomer.
Oh yes, of course. How uncharacteristically forgetful of me. Name, Penelope Pointer. Age, 27. Profession, ornithologist. Likes, birds. Dislikes? Insects. Notes. Penelope is very beautiful. I have never had very much in common with her.
Well, no.
Name: Poppy Pointer. Age: 19. Profession: oh. Apparently Poppy has defaced my notes. Under profession, I had of course originally written pianist, but she has crossed that out and written the ghost of Christmas yet to come.
I love the characters of this. It's great.
Fifi's bedroom should be unlocked now.
Can't wait.
Yeah, well, let's go. There are plenty of other clues to look at, but this was the last room. Oh,
That's all the statements.
Let's go over them all.
not now. What is this?
Fifi's got something pinned up here.
What is all this?
Oh, what the... Math and people. Okay.
It's Detective Hawkshaw.
Looks like Professor Pointer.
Looks like Fitz. It's a drawing of Penny.
That's gotta be Flora. I think that's supposed to be Felix. Is that supposed to be me? Why do I look so angry?
That's just the face you make when you're thinking. It does make you wonder, though. When did Fifi draw all this?
And that's you, Sally.
What? I do not look like that, do I?
Not exactly.
It's Poppy. That's actually a pretty good drawing.
Is Fifi trying to solve the mystery with math equations?
Maybe. Did you ever try that? Maybe it works.
I'm not
Is
watching.
Fifi...
Maybe. Did you ever try that?
Is Fifi...
Maybe. Did you ever try that?
Did you notice who isn't on here?
Freya?
Mm-hmm. And...
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Professional Snoop is an achievement I just got.
I don't know what that drink is, but I bet it's 99% sugar.
I'd read you the ingredients, but there's nothing written on the can.
That's even worse.
Ooh.
A new suspect! Don't think you can get out being questioned just because you're a bear.
I'm innocent, I promise.
Save it for the judge.
What? Ooh, that's a...
Crystal chandeliers. Extra fancy.
I don't know. They just seem old-fashioned to me. Plus, they're kinda dusty.
Well, what?
It looks like a microscope. A big one.
Can I touch it?
Sure.
I'm not sure this is a microscope.
No. Oh, I don't get it. Well, I get that we are trying to make a key, obviously, but... Okay, so that makes it much bigger. But not that part. Ah, so we need to get every part in the right size, eh? That zooms in a lot. So this should be normal size. Oh. So the small pluses and minus here probably means... I don't think that's... no. So there is one way that these can be aligned. Oh! That definitely seems right.
I guess that's wrong.
The 4 lenses all have different magnification strengths.
Yes.
So they must each have a specific position along the rail.
Horizontally slide, yes, I figured as much.
Nope.
You need to magnify different parts of the image, so they line up, and it looks like you might need to overlap some of the lenses too.
So the edge of the lens is used as sort of binding. That means that that is not the case here. Let's go for this. That looks right. That definitely looks right.
Nothing.
You want to close up all the gaps on the spine of the key. Get it all to line up. Start by finding the parts that are too small and make them bigger, or vice versa.
So, what seems to be too big? That would definitely be... So that goes above.
Nothing.
You want to close up all the or vice versa.
Oh, really? Is that not...
Nothing.
You want to start by finding or vice versa.
Okay, we'll do a little more. There we go.
Nothing.
Really?
You want to close up. Start by
I have closed up all the gaps, haven't I? See no gaps here. So I need to move this further back, is that it?
Nothing.
You want to close. Start by finding or vice versa.
No, that's definitely... Oh, wait. That's completely bonkers, because this one makes it smaller. And the part that seems too big is definitely more like this. Yeah. So I think... Let's see. That just seemed to get so much bigger, though. I just don't think that's right. But it does fit up with this. What if we... Nope, that's way too big. Oh, wait. No, because then there's a gap there. See, this fits like this. But then it doesn't fit here. Okay, let's try. No. This was a tricky one. I think I will return.
Just gonna rest my brain.
Yeah, I'm going to return to that one later.
What's that big book on the
Looks
desk?
like something Fifi's been writing.
Is it a clue?
I hope not. It's just a bunch of notes about her microbiology experiments.
Okay.
That's a whole lot of books.
Yes, it is.
A pretty ornate window with a great view of the lake.
We're supposed to be looking for clues, not assessing the real estate value.
And over here, you'll see the owners use sheets of paper to block out all that unnecessary natural light. A simple trick, but it really transforms the space. It's a magnifying glass. A big one.
How come you don't have one of those?
Why? Because I'm a detective? Should I start smoking a pipe, too?
You couldn't pull off a pipe.
He knows she is right.
Homemade posters. This one's about the Pythagoras theorem.
I've not heard of that band. Are they any good?
Ha! Yeah, very funny.
Stuff Fifi's thrown away.
You gonna rummage through the trash can?
No, that is quite beneath me, thank you.
I give it 5 minutes before you're in there.
That's a whole lot of books.
Okay. Well, solving that one took a...
What's that big book?
It's just a bunch of notes
wasn't-
about her micro.
What's that big book?
Looks like it's just a bunch of notes about her.
Scientific formulas, probably. I'll openly admit I have no idea what any of it means.
So, you can, at the moment, go out and make an assumption right now. So far, the only one that's really been caught lying. Okay, let's actually go and see what Flora has to say about...
Half the room is a big open window.
I don't know if you can call it an open window. It's more like the sudden absence of wall.
Fair point.
The attic's directly above us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for Hawkshaw.
We spoke to Hawkshaw. I assume she didn't get anything out of you either. I bet that really ticked her off.
You know the guy in the other tower? Weird astronomy professor guy?
Can you see him from your window? Can he see you?
He most certainly can.
We met Felix, your husband. He's one of our suspects, and he seems pretty suspicious if you ask me. So, if you want to stick up for him, now's your chance.
Nice try. We spoke to your daughter Fifi. She's some kind of super intelligent scientist. You must be proud of her.
What do you know about Penny?
I can't really imagine those two being friends, to be honest.
You never know. Do you and Fitz have anything to do with each other? Other than your initials? Do you and Poppy get along?
Nothing. Shocker. Grimoire, what could you possibly be writing down?
Oh no, I gave up making notes ages ago. Now I'm just doodling in the margins.
I kind of want to see that. Okay, well that wasn't really anything. Okay, let's try and... No, let's try and go over clues. She would know about this. It seems that some clues are still missing. I'm assuming that it would fill out all the way. Let's go for this.
Flora, this is your egg? Why do you keep it locked?
Is there supposed to be something in there, or is it always empty?
Yeah, I didn't imagine.
Is this your gramophone?
Do you know why it's cracked?
Okay, so here we can. Fair enough. So that's her silent.
Did you ask Freya to paint this? Or was it her idea?
What is that you're holding in the painting, Flora? Some people have been saying it's a knife.
Do you know anything about this beetle?
Oh. I'm kind of grasping for straws at
Do you
the
know
moment.
what this is?
Guess not.
Do you recognize any of these feathers? What do you think of your husband's hobby?
Do you have any hobbies? You haven't seen this yet, have you?
It's a little model of you. Who are the other people next to you?
This is a photo of Fifi, isn't it? Your daughter? Have you seen this book before? Do you know who it belongs to?
Oh.
I really thought she was going to say something there.
Well, we've not really gotten any further. My suspicions right now is on the professor. Mostly because he straight up lied. There could also be something here. Something connected to... There's also the harp. Let's actually go and try it.
I'm still not sure about this thing.
Should we take another look?
Let's come back later.
Okay, fair enough. Well, that's it for this episode. We will move further in the next one. But until then, take care.